It's now 6:32 and September 3, and it's time for another edition of Asphere's Cafe. Now, here's Asphere, Aspen, Asparagus.
Thank you, Dream Car Karaoke, and hello to all of our fellow Asphere's Cafe lovers, and our fans out there. Welcome to our show, and today it's Tuesday, September 3, 2024, and yes, today it's a Fat Tuesday, and whew, how are you all doing so far? Let's start with our fellow co-host, Dream Car Karaoke. So how are you, Dream Car?
It's been a while. It's busy, and I am editing for another fan made content, but KVC, I'm still busy for the academic, so not quite a little bit of progress. But on the karaoke side, I am having a little bit of progress on the karaoke side. But on the fan made TV, not quite.
I see. Okay, guys. So we have the first one to get the show started, and oh boy, yes, once again, this is about the X band in Brazil, and boy, oh boy, yes, we are getting wild once again. Let me just sort this out for a second. I could have done it earlier, but okay, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, have you ever seen my background video collection right now? Oh boy, it took a little while to collect a lot of background videos around the world. South Korea, Japan, China, even the Philippines, various brands, and boy oh boy, how many files I got for now. Usually I got my own fan-made category, which is model or fashion teens, if you don't know that. Especially fashion TV, because since Signal has their their feed on fashion TV, it's blurry, okay? Even if it's in HD.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
oh,
I got the whole collection of background videos.
okay.
I,
Let's see what
I
you have
proudly
here, Dream
collect
Car.
583 background videos, all
That's a
in a
lot.
yes. I
That's
usually
a
save
lot.
them.
That is for the for your fan making karaoke system, if I'm getting it right.
Yes, the Shanetronsin Plus, it's still in business.
That's great. Okay, Dreamcar,
Uh,
now let's get into the co-host PC because, well, look what we have the first one.
hold on. Another X and Starlink.
Yup,
All right,
yup,
Asparagus, go start. Let's start.
yup.
All right, go ahead, go
Look
ahead.
what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so yes, ladies and gentlemen, the X ban in Brazil saga continues as, according to The Verge, Brazilian Supreme Court panel upholds X ban while Starlink refuses to comply. Oh boy. A panel of 5 Brazilian Supreme Court justices voted Monday to uphold a decision requiring the National Telecommunications Agency to limit access to X, the service formerly known as Twitter. Justice Alexandre de Moraes issued a ban on Friday in response to ex-owner Elon Musk's refusal to comply with court orders to block certain accounts and to identify a legal representative in the country. Four other justices have now backed the decision. Broader 360 and the Globe report that the three justices, Cristino Zazin, Flavio Dino, and Carmen Lucia, fully supported the Morales ruling, while a fourth, Louis Fox, noted reservations about a fine for people who circumvent the ban with a VPN, saying only people who post criminal messages like those expressing Nazism or fanaticism should be fined. As far as the ban's effect, competing platforms have reported large numbers of new accounts made by Brazilian users. News organization Poder 360 noted that its account will not be managed exclusively for Portugal to respect the judge's decision. Meanwhile, Starlink has told Brazil's telecom regulator, Anatel, that it will not comply with the ban until the court unfreezes its assets. So far, X is reportedly still accessible via the service. The New York Times reports that Morales has blocked Starlink from making Brazilian transactions while the court seeks to collect $3 million in unpaid fines by X. The satellite-based internet service is operated by SpaceX, which is also partially owned by Musk. Boulder 360 reports that the court order gave internet providers as well as app stores 5 days to take measures to block access to X in the country, establishing a deadline on Wednesday, September 4, which is tomorrow. So, again, I wanted to say this that I kind of want to say this that yeah, X has really become a far right wing platform. So I am not even surprised because yeah, because the Brazilian government really wants to protect the people, and yeah, but yes, this censorship. I mean, I wanted to say this. I mean, this is just poorly implemented, but I understand that the X platform is already right wing. Not surprising for me. Any words, Dream Car? Okay, Dream Car. Any comments? Okay. Dream Car is not around then. All right then. So let's get into the
Okay,
next one.
I'm just back at the rice cooker. I'm just done
Oh,
doing the dishes.
oh, you were cooking. You were cooking the rice.
Yes. If you don't know
Oh,
about the X again,
oh,
Starlink, I don't know. X, well then.
yeah. Well then for us. Yeah. Well then. I already made a comment earlier. You can look back what I said in the live stream. Yeah. You can look back in the live stream, Dream Car. That's my comment. You can hear my comment again in the live stream in case you missed it. Okay, next one, Dream Car. I think. Are you still busy? Okay, he's busy.
Alright,
Yeah, still busy.
yes. Alright.
Okay, we're gonna cover the next one, and that is Windows 11 now being the most popular OS for PC gaming.
Oh, Windows again. What we have?
11. Yes,
11.
yes. Yup.
Unlike the Windows 10, which I usually do for editing. Now, what do they have
Okay,
now
so
for Windows 11?
well, let's get into that one. So again, according to the verse, Windows 11 is not the most popular OS for PC gaming. Microsoft's Windows 11 operating system has passed Windows 10 usage for Steam users for the first time since its launch in 2021. Windows 10 has been holding strong in recent years despite Microsoft's plans to end support for Windows 10 in October 2025. There are now signs that Windows 11 adoption is finally heading in the right direction for Microsoft. Steam hardware survey data for August puts Windows 11 usage at 49%, an increase of more than 3% over the previous figure in July of nearly 46%. Windows 10 usage has dipped by around 3% to 47%, while Mac OS and Linux PC usage has largely remained the same during August. Usage of Windows 11 across the web has also been growing over the past year too. In July 2023, Windows 11 had a market share of around 23%, and that has now grown to nearly 33% in August 2024, according to Stats Counter. Leaked data in October revealed Windows 11 was used by more than 400 million devices at the time, a slower adoption pace than Windows 10. It took Windows 10 a year to reach 400 million active devices, whereas it took Windows 11 2 years to reach that same milestone. The discrepancy is partially due to upgrade eligibility for Windows 11. So there you go. Any words about Windows 11 surpassing Windows 10 for PC gaming? Any words?
Windows 10 for like a business. I'll still keep Windows 10 for business and for video editing, which is stable. For Windows 11, I think for gaming, it's a little bit no words, but it says that it's a good update for them for Windows 11. But on my opinion, it's good, but not quite for me. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Think if that's a comment here. All right then. So that's Windows 11. I would say before we head to commercial break, I want to have my comments on that one. I would say that it's good to see that Windows 11 is gaining more market share than the last time, where it has been falling. But we are now starting to see that the OS itself is gaining more market share, in particular for PC gaming. But it remains to be seen because people still dislike Windows 11 for reasons. Okay, right. We have more coming up, and oh boy, boy, we're gonna save that for the next guest. So, Dreamcard, what time is it?
It's 6:44.
6:44. Okay, people. So, Asper's Cafe. We'll be right back, and don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back to Asphere's Cafe. It's now 6:50 p.m. for live viewers. All right, now let's continue with our latest tech happenings. Okay, so give me one moment. All right, so now let's get the screen share working. All right, people, let's get into the next one, and that is about a Lenovo leak that that shows that their cheaper Copilot Plus PCs are are coming this month. So again, this is coming from The Verge. Lenovo appears ready to launch new, more affordable Copilot Plus PCs. Reliable leaker even as Plus has published a press release from Lenovo that details a variety of Copilot Plus PCs that will be announced at the IFA trade show later this week, including two that are powered by an unannounced 8-core Qualcomm Snapdragon X Plus chip. The new Qualcomm-powered Copilot Plus PCs from Lenovo include the IdeaPad 5X 2-in-1, unconvertible with a 14-inch OLED display, and the IdeaPad Slim 5X, a full metal clamshell laptop with the option to pick a 14-inch OLED display. Both feature a new Snapdragon X Plus 8-core chip instead of the regular 10-core version. Lenovo lists the starting price of the Slim 5X at €899, about $990, and the IdeaPad 5X 2-in-1 at a starting price of €999, with availability for both models expected in September. This European pricing suggests we will see Copilot Plus PCs launch at €200, less than the €1,199 retail price of the Surface Laptop 7, technically the cheapest Copilot Plus PC right now. It's not clear if the US pricing of Lenovo's new Copilot Plus PCs will come close to the discounts that we're seeing to full retail pricing on some models though. So there you go. Lenovo is also planning to launch other Copilot Plus PCs with Intel and AMD processors. The Yoga Slim 7i Aurora Edition is a 15-inch laptop that's powered by Intel's latest Core Ultra Series 2 chips, and Lenovo's Yoga Pro 7 and IdeaPad Slim 5 are both powered by AMD's latest Ryzen processors. So looking good for people who are looking to buy their new Snapdragon laptop with the laptop at an affordable price. So that's looking good for Lenovo there.
I
And
would say
all
it's
right,
good too.
so Dreamcar, yeah. Okay,
Oh
Dreamcar,
yeah,
I saw you were showing something. So go ahead, Dreamcar.
it's a new fan.
Oh, you have a new fan? Oh,
Yes.
oh, you have a new fan. Let's see. Did you just get? Did you just get a new one? Like, did you just get
Yep.
got a new
This
one
is a new
today?
one. This is a new one.
Today, right? Ooh, nice, nice, nice.
This is an 18 inch. This is an 18 inch. It's called the
What
Tough
brand?
Mama. Tough Mama.
Oh, Tough Mama. I heard about that brand. I heard about that brand through radio advertisement, of course. But I heard of it, but I have never used the products. Okay, all right then. Go do what you need to do. Install the fan. While I do the lead.
All right, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Thank you very much, Dreamcar. And now let's continue with with some more tech news right here. All right. So again, this is coming from The Verge. A former Essential Phone executive used company funds for Lamborghinis. Oh boy, claims lawsuit. A new lawsuit claims that Awesome Products CEO Jason Keats has been using company money to fund trips, exotic cars, and his racing hobby. A lawsuit filed against Awesome Products Incorporated by its former Chief Privacy Officer Mary Stone Ross claims that the company's CEO, Jason Keyes, used business funds for extravagant purchases that include two Lamborghinis, reports Enron Authority. Keyes, who founded Awesome after Essential shut down and hired several of Essential's former workers, is also accused of using company resources to pay for things ranging from his racing habit to his racing partner's salary to his own mortgage, the outlet rights. Ross has apparently asked the court to make Awesome give her access to company records that may prove the lawsuit's claims. The lawsuit also reportedly claims that Kids tried and failed to sell the company to HP and that after that deal fell through, he tried to get Awesome to vote to making an AI-powered camera. The company's resources are allegedly depleted. An unnamed spokesperson denied the lawsuit's claims when asked by Android Authority. So, what are the takes from the on the Verge? Okay, so feel upset. So essentially, capitalism's crook tentacles reach out and touch someone. Yo, Mark Stevens said, an executive writing out leverage personal costs as company expenses. I'm shocked. Shocked. I told you. I tell you. Sir Ben Benjamin once said, are people still surprised about findings like this? Reader Cat to say said, why not try to sell to HP? Apparently they don't always do diligent. Oh sorry, diligence. You can afford a lot of fancy lawyers to get you acquitted after you get your tens of millions of dollars. So well then, and this highlighted comment right here, the first one rather, note that said it was essential from Jason Kids. Oh boy! So I have no comment on this one, but man, that's something that we should not fall for this one. We have to be careful what we do. Alright, now let's get into the next one, and that is the Android Auto preparing for Gemini live support and local media controls alongside radio. Alright, so this this might be some good additions to Android Auto users who have been driving the roads using Android Auto, so this is for you. So this is coming from 9 to 5 Google. Google appears to be working on a couple of new Android Auto features with further support for local media from your car continuing to be developed alongside hints that Gemini Live may be supported in the car. As 9 to 5 Google first reported in July, Google is working on support for control your car's radio through Android Auto directly. Since then, Google has continued to work on this functionality. Android Auto 12.7 hints at support for adding and removing favorite stations through an app on Android Auto, while the latest Android Auto 8 12.8 beta adds information about using car local media through Auto. So this is the string names you can see here. Yes, this is a coding. Yeah, you can see the coding there. You can see the radio references. Yeah, you can see the radio references. You can see radio. You can add. You can add your favorite radio stations. You can manage your favorite radio stations. You can remove your favorite radio station, and of course, car local media, which I'm not sure what that means, but I assume that this is for for your locally saved music. I believe. Beyond that, these recent updates have also added icons for both the radio and local media playback as pictured below. So none of these options have actually gone live yet though. So this is the icons you can see. You can see for yourselves once it officially goes live, but for now, this is what it looks like.
All right. So far, my thoughts with this one. Local radio is good for usually. It's especially hard to find radio stations, which is not online. Of course, this would be good in like outside the US.
I agree with that one. Okay, so and
Oh boy, it's
further,
raining.
oh, it's raining. Oh wow. Okay,
Just in time.
and further, Google appears to be preparing support for Gemini Live support on Android Auto. A new string directly references a code name associated with Gemini and the ability to start conversation, but it's also not yet live. Some of the added assets also include the star used for Gemini, and their authority noted some further references as well. So this is the string name, and it does say start conversation, which refers to Gemini. Get Live has been used previously by Google in relation to Gemini Live. Long before that, Google used Get regarding in-car always listening voice functionality. Gemini Live made its debut earlier this month along the Pixel 9 series, and it's rolling out to Android users in English with Gemini Advanced. It's unclear when Google intends to roll either of these options, but with continued issues with Google Assistant on Android Auto, it's not surprising that a Gemini upgrade is in the works. Alright, people, it is now 7 o'clock,
7.
and we will have more tech headlines coming up and the last few headlines for TVH Network viewers. So stick around. We will be right back.
It's now 7:01.
All right, and we are back with Asphere's Cafe. It is now 7:07 for live viewers, and in just a few minutes for TVH level viewers, we are leaving the airwaves. So stick on with us as we will now get into the smartphone news. All right, now let's get into that right now. Give me one moment. Here we go. All right, now let's get into the very interesting report here, and that is Samsung Galaxy S25 do you exclusively use Snapdragon chips? Well, it's higher end models like Fold 7 and Flip 7 will use Exynos 2500. Ooh, that's interesting. That is very interesting strategy here from Samsung, but will I wonder how that will go. There's been a lot of back and forth in the past few months regarding the chipsets that will power Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S25 family due to launch most likely in January. First, we heard that it would be an Exynos only affair. Then, two separate reports told us to expect Snapdragon everywhere. Now, another rumor from Samsung's home of Korea confirms the Snapdragon win. The Galaxy S25, Galaxy S25 Plus, and Galaxy S25 Ultra will all allegedly use Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 globally. This has apparently been done to maximize the performance of the S25 series. The Exynos 25000 will instead be used in the Galaxy Fold 7 and Galaxy Z Flip 7 that will be released in the second half of next year. That's an interesting twist, as I said that before, huh? Yeah. As the foldables have so far relied on Snapdragon chips. Until they come out, Samsung will have time to improve the 25,000 yield and stabilize its performance, the report notes. So, what are your thoughts on this, viewers and for co-host? Because for me, very interesting. I wonder how that will go next year. If they're going to plan with this strategy, like for the Snapdragon, for the S25 series, and the Exynos series for the foldables. I wonder how that will go. All right, Dreamcar, any thoughts?
So far it's good, but on the Exynos, I think they would have a little bit improvement. So for a while,
For a while, you think?
yes.
Okay.
I'm still,
All right.
if you don't know, I'm still getting all of the songs for Siesta Musca next Saturday. So I got a lot more. And yes, I paid 150 penta for all of the love songs that I've collected.
I
Labaw.
see. I see. You already told me about that in direct messages. You already told me about that. I already know that one. All
Yeah.
right. Let's get into the next one, and that is Huawei's upcoming T Fold that will be called Mate XT. Huawei has been teasing its trifoldable smartphone for a few weeks now, and we finally have a name for the device, Mate XT. Huawei's Mate series is one of two flagship smartphone series from Huawei alongside the Pura series. The is usually geared towards early adopters and was the first lineup from the brand to feature a foldable device with the Mate X dropped in 2019. So this is the teaser video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play it. Let's play this one.
All right, here we go.
All right, so that's very interesting. That is very interesting teaser there. So, Mate XT will be part of the Ultimate Design brand, which is the highest end lineup from Huawei and the spiritual successor to the Huawei Portuguese design partnership, which ended back in 2022. The new design video suggests Mate XT will feature a focus on video recording with continuous zoom capabilities, though there are no specifics just yet. Mate XT is expected to offer a 10-inch screen when fully unfolded. Will hold a launch special event on September 10 where we will see the Mate XT's debut alongside a few other devices. Huawei's first three-fold will be joined by the Watch GT5 and Watch D2 as well as a 5-seated version of the Ito at-night electric vehicle, which we have saw the teaser yesterday as well. So any words, Dreamcar?
Oh, I just lag. Okay. Huawei
so far with our trifold, it's getting more like a demand novelty. But on the bright side, does the technology can handle that? If you don't know, it would depend if on the trifold and the bifold, I would say bifold would be a little bit cleaner to like better like stand hold the uh, hardware on the smartphone. So on the user's preference, bifold and trifold are just a novelty, but in trifold, I would expect it's good. But on my expectations, like upcoming years, what if they would have not just a trifold but quarter fold, four folds in one phone? I don't know if there would be a release, but we'll see.
That is very good. That is a very good take from Dream Car. I will take his side. Now, last one. Leak shows that AMD might be working on the camera-focused Lumia 1020 revival. Yes, there's a reason why the classics still play on the radio, and it's the same reason that HMD has embraced the Lumia design language for its recent batch of phones, starting with the Skyline. Arguably, the best Lumia done was the Lumia 1020, all thanks to the impressive 41 megapixel sensor housed on the circular camera island on the back. Now, HMD seems to be tapping into just that design for an unnamed upcoming model. The centered circular island is home to four lenses and the LED flash as seen in the link shielded below. So, this is it. This is it. This is the lookalike of the HMD's Lumia 1020. So, looking interesting. So, this isn't the HMD Hyper, guys, which has a rectangular island in the upper left corner, just like the Skyline. And it isn't the other similar looking HMD phone that's also leaked recently. The Hyper appears to be a lower mid-range device anyway, while this will likely be in the upper echelons. So, not that we have any specs to work with apart from the camera count, the Skyline was HMD's most ambitious phone in terms of camera yet, and it's forced to have a triple camera, not counting phones with macro modules. This 1020 lookalike should be HMD's first phone with a quad camera. The 108 plus 50 plus 30 megapixel setup of the Skyline certainly has solid hardware, but the overall package is lacking in certain aspects. However, even this camera isn't on the level of flagship Lumias. So yeah, what do you say about this one before we go? So look at this one.
I would say it's good. I would say it's good. It's good too.
I see then. All right, people. Time is up for TVH Network viewers as we are now leaving the airways for TVH Network viewers now. So coming up next, it's a good day to be a dog on TVH Network. So until then, this has been Asphere's Cafe for TVH Network viewers. We will see you tomorrow for more cafe sessions, and the next episode will be about the anime. So look out for that. All right, goodbye, TVH Network viewers. See you tomorrow.
Asper's Cafe is produced by TJON Productions.
And we are still around for our fellow live audience out there. So yes, we are still live for our fellow live audience until 7:30. Woo! We are still live. Woohoo! All right. Now let's get into some more additional smartphone news exclusive to our live audiences right there. So let's get into that now. So give me one moment as I will compile the articles. And to our fellow co-hosts out there, check the co-host GC.
Pixel Watch 3. We're gonna get just 3 years of support. Okay, for the Pixel 8a, 8 Pro, 9 Pro XL, Pro Fold, we'll have 7 years. But the watches, Watch 2, Watch 3 have a 3 year software support.
So, asparagus, scroll down. Google may decide to issue some updates with the Pixel Watch 3 after August 2027, but it's not a given. So we have here an interesting disparity in how smartphones and smartwatches are treated in this point of view. Even though these are all smart devices, perhaps the exception is what will replace your smartwatch more often than your phone. It's just a cynical calculation based on the selling price, which has much lower, whatever the case. Do keep in mind that the smartwatch won't last as long as the Pixel phone, software-wise. So, Pixel Watch is just for 3 years, meanwhile the phone are 7. So I would say, fair play for Google. It's very fair, very fair.
I would say it's fair too because, I mean, the smartwatches. I mean, I really wonder how smartwatches will hold, but yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Now stand by as I will look for more articles. No ad breaks, but I'm just going to look for one and put it in co-host GC so I can get it done. Give us a moment until then. So, yes, all right. All right, there we go, guys. I have now compiled the articles for the rest of the thing. Hopefully, that will fit our airtime. Now let's continue now. Okay. So here's the
Alright,
HMD Hyper. And here's the HMD Hyper. Yep, HMD
so
Hyper
it's
in new
HMD.
colors.
We
Yup.
got yellow, blue, red, no, teal, red, and gray. So they have a metal frame, glass back, with 50 megapixel camera, FHD video, Qualcomm Snapdragon 6 Gen 1, 8 gigs RAM, 256 gig storage, expandable with the SD card. It has a 13 megapixel telephoto, 8 megapixel ultra wide lens, and 4700 mAh battery, 33-watt charging, IP54 English protection, stereo speakers, Bluetooth 5.2, Wi-Fi 5, and NFC connectivity. So this is the successor to the Nokia's X30 and to the HMD Skyline with the curved lines and sharp corners. Oh boy, how sharp is it? Anyways,
I
good.
wonder. I wonder how sharp. I wonder how sharp is it too. Go on now.
All right. What's your take for that one?
I'd say that the new colors look nice. I'm a fan of this coloring. I like it. I like it. I like it. It looks nice. I like it. Okay, dream car. Dream car.
Uh,
Okay.
hello.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
it's
Yes.
just cut. It just cuts off. Hold on. All right.
Oh,
What's next? What's next?
techno participating in the
Ah,
IFA.
the
Yep.
IFA. Oh,
The yeah, IFA. Yes. Okay. So here we go, guys. So you're familiar with techno, right? You know the techno brand that is affordable brand here in the Philippines, right? Smartphone brand, right?
and sadly, that is also a part of Carl Care. If you don't know
Oh,
Carl Care, Carl
what is
Care
it?
is one of the service support for three brands: Infinix, Itel, and of course Techno.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Yes.
How are the after sales? How are the after sales? Was it bad?
After sales support, no numbers. Service, likewise, BS.
Oh my
All right,
gosh! Anyway, let's
all
go
right.
into that one now.
According here from the IFA or the Industrial von Kaustalung Berlin will take place between September 6 to 10. Good date, good date. And today, Tecno announced that they are participating at the exhibition and their new AI strategy and AIoT offering. And they have also more products that they have unveiled at the MWC 2024 in Barcelona with Pocket Go and Windows Robot Dog Dynamic 1. Jack Guo, don't pretend that the other name on the news right now. Not let's just don't announce it, okay? Jack Guo, GM of Techno, said that they have developed an AI-powered ecosystem that has a key part of the strategy and Techno's high OS with AI capabilities. With the Phantom V Fold 2, V Flip 2, and will miss on a debut, but they will have their separate announcement. They usually have a Megabook K16S and S113, T1114, Megabook T16 Pro 2024, 2 Air 1, Sonic 2 WWS, Free Hair 1, and OWS. No, no, no. This is different. OWS. OWS earbuds. Wait, I'm going to search it. They call it open ear. Interesting. Likewise, it's a big convention, some sort of, because this is located in Berlin. So, no comment, especially Carl Care. Asparagus?
All right, thanks, Dream Car. I'm not saying well. This is interesting. I wonder how are their products going to hold up, especially the longevity of the products and stuff. Considering that Techno does not specify how long are the Android updates. So yeah, Techno, not my choice. All right. Apparently we have 4 minutes before we leave the airways for real this time. So yeah, give me one moment. All right. So okay. Now let's get into the Yuka Tech, if any. Yuka Tech is broken. Dreamcar, can you check if Yuka Tech website is broken? Yuka Tech said the error page said YugaTech.com redirected you too many times. Dreamcar, wake up, Dreamcar, Dreamcar. Is Yuka Tech working?
On mine, yes.
That's weird. Look at what I have here. That's weird. Look at mine. Wait. Like you get that was hello just fine, right?
I'm going to share screen to prove it's working.
Okay. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look for Cooper. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. What the frick?
Have you ever heard of a Barbie phone? Well, here it is.
Barbie phone has arrived in the Philippines. Okay, this is interesting. Wow. Wow. Wow.
My eyes
Wow.
is hurt at this. Holy crap. Top. It's a dumb phone. Retro flip. It's a flip phone.
Yup. Yup. You
Okay.
got it wrong. You got it wrong. It's not 48 gigabytes of RAM. No. It's 48 megabytes, not gigabytes. They got it wrong. They got it wrong. Not 48 gigabytes. Impossible. Impossible.
All right.
Impossible. Impossible. They do not have a freaking 48 gigabytes of RAM on the HMD Barbie phone. Impossible.
Oh yeah. Even worse.
Impossible.
You, you,
Anyways,
you, you want to experience a good quality phone? And holy shit, the 3 megapixel, 0.3 megapixel is this small. Is this
yes,
small?
it is. Yes, it is small. It is small. It is small. It is small.
Anyways, now this is interesting. Nokia Series S30 Plus OS. It's a
Novia.
Nokia.
Novia. This is just a feature phone OS, so it
It's a
is
clone.
practically impossible to feature a 48 gigabytes of RAM OS. Yucatec. What is this, Yucatec?
7799.
Hey, Yucatec editor. Yucatec editor. What is this? Yucatec editor. Explain what is this? Like 48 gigabytes of RAM does not exist yet for the phones, okay? The future phones does not have a 48 gigabytes of RAM. Yucatec
Yeah.
editor got it wrong.
Is it me or is Yugatech blind? I usually thought that 48 gigs
Yucatec,
of RAM is for laptops and for PCs. They mistakenly mentioned that HMD phone is a laptop.
in fact, it literally does not exist. It's actually 48 gigabytes of RAM. Good Lord gracious.
All right,
Okay, we are done
exactly time.
here. Yeah, we
Asparagus,
are
make
done
it make
here.
this as a moment. Make this as a moment.
We are going to indeed make this a moment because it is a 48 gigabytes of RAM. Like that is impossible. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yucatec, explain this! Explain this, Yucatec! Oh my gosh! All right, all right, all right, guys.
Oh
All
boy,
right, guys. All
what
right,
an
guys. All right.
episode!
I know. All right, guys. That is it for Asper's Coffee tonight. As always, thank you so much for joining our coffee tonight. What a way to end this show! Oh my gosh. Anyways, as always, we will be back next week on the same time, same station.
Same
Until
station.
then, I'm Taro.
And I'm Team Karaoke. The
And the
cafe
coffee
is
is
now
now
closed.
closed. We will see you tomorrow. And of course, we will be talking about anime tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
Trim the announcer speaking. Asper's Cafe is produced by TGON Productions.